I want to discuss Wendy Williams' staff supposedly wanting her to return for a final episode. Okay? So I've seen this on the Jasmine brand. I've seen it on Hollywood Unlocked. Apparently, they want her to come back and do one final episode before the season officially ends, which will be the end of June, because then they take the break in August, and then the new season that's going to start with Sherri Shepherd will be in September. So at first when I saw it, I'm like, why? They should have wanted to do that this whole time, because, they've been shading Wendy. Before Wendy came out of hiding, it was always, no, we miss Wendy, and Sherri would talk about her. And I think that the real truth of this matter is, ever since Wendy did that show interview, better yet, with Fat Joe, and then Sherri had her response, and then Sherri got backlash about that, for opening her mouth and saying what she said about Wendy. I honestly think the producers are scrambling around right now to save Sherri's show in September by making Wendy's original fans happy. Because I'm telling you right now, Sherri is scared. She feels now like, okay, what I said was okay, now her fans might not want to watch me in September, because this is all a matter of Wendy's viewers tuning into Sherri's show, because Sherri has no other audience at this point. She's getting this show off of Wendy's show, off of Wendy's staff, off of Wendy's viewers. So what they're doing is now it's like, okay, let Wendy come on here one more time. Let us give her a final goodbye so people will be happy and tune into Sherri's show in September. And at first, I wanted Wendy to come back and do a final show. But at this point, the way her staff and Debmar Mercury is treating her, it's very disrespectful. And Sherri, like I said before, I wasn't going to watch a show then. I don't care if they bring Wendy back. It doesn't even matter. Of course, I'd love to see her. But at this point, I'd rather see her in a different setting. And I know there's been rumors about her shopping for a podcast deal. And at this rate, however Wendy comes, I'm going to watch. Whether it's on podcast, whether it's on another channel, whatever they do. And I know people are saying she's not in her right state of mind, and she's not insurable, she's a liability. All of that may be true, but all I'm saying is if she gets a chance to do anything anywhere, I'll watch, is what I'm saying. Like, that's it. I'm not her doctor. I don't know what she has. I don't know, okay? Like people were saying before Wendy came out of hiatus, everyone was saying that Wendy couldn't even form a sentence, that Wendy couldn't even walk. Wendy couldn't do this. Wendy couldn't do that. So she comes out, she steps out, she does an interview. Even though her interview with Fat Joe, you can tell it is something not right. And I'm not going to sit here and act like that interview was 100% great. No, it was not. But it does show that this woman is not just laid up and can't move or can't talk or can't walk. Like, it shows that she clearly still has some sense left. Enough to run a show, I don't know. Enough to have a podcast, I don't know. But what I do know is that, Sherri, you messed up. And I'm not saying if she didn't say what she said, if it would have made a difference regarding her views, or if she's going to have, how her ratings are going to look in September. But like I said, it would have been more respectable had Wendy's show had just stopped it, or, not even brought Sherri on and said that she was going to be the permanent guest host. If they would have just ended Wendy's show the right way and then waited, then come September time, just had a whole brand new show, Sherri Shepherd show. You get what I'm saying? Like, her coming on doing Wendy's format, and we already see that you're just a fill-in and taking her place. It's like, it's not believable to me. Sherri, you need to get your own audience that people will flock to you and watch you and follow you where you go. As of right now, you don't have that. You have Wendy's crowd that you are trying to bank on for September. But we'll see what happens in September. Like, just is what it is. But as far as her having a farewell show, at this point, I know it's BS. And they're not doing it from a genuine place. They're doing it to, once again, save their jobs. Make sure that they have a job come September. Make sure that Sherri's show lasts when it starts in September. I see through all of it. I see through all of this nonsense that they're bringing our way, and I'm just not here for it. I'm actually, what the show that I'm going to be watching at 10 a.m. come September is going to be Tamron Hall, okay? That's who I'm going to start watching. Like, I'm just done with Fox 5 at this point for 10 o'clock a.m. if they're going to be doing Wendy like this. So they can try all they want, give her a farewell and do this fake shit they're going to do on TV and act like they're going to miss her so bad when they've been doing nothing but disrespecting her since she has come out publicly. And I also heard that the producers were so-called upset at Fat Joe for doing this interview. You know why? Because Wendy said what she said regarding Sherri about her not watching the show. Then Sherri responded. So this is all just bad press. This is all bad when it comes to Sherri having ratings when the show starts in September. Like, anyone with common sense can see that. Like, I mean, come on. We're not stupid, guys. Like, come on. If you're a real Wendy fan, a real Wendy watcher, even from her radio days like I was, you would know what I'm talking about. And this is beyond saying, oh, well, she's not well. And that wasn't Sherri's place to say. And I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to do videos on this about Wendy because I see what they're trying to do, and shit is just not right. So I will be following up, keeping tabs on what's coming out, whether she does the final show, when Sherri's show comes on in September. I'm following this. Like, even though I'm not going to be a fan in watching Sherri's show, but I'll see clips. I'll see what I need to see in order to say what I have to say in my videos. So I just wanted to bring that up and talk about that because I did see that today. I've been reading it. I read it a couple of times, and I just already see what it is. I'm like, no. The producers are mad. They're mad because by Fat Joe doing that interview with Wendy is showing that Wendy is not in support of Sherri. And they're also saying that Wendy wants to have a sit down with Sherri. And I don't know if I fully believe this, but it could be the producers just trying to make it look good, make it look like Sherri is in support of Wendy, because what Sherri did in that live was not called for. It was disrespectful in my opinion. And a lot of people are saying, well, oh, Wendy started it. No, she didn't start it. She was asked a question and she gave an answer. In all actuality, she said, I like her. It's not like she said, oh, I don't like that woman. She needs help. Is something wrong with her? We all know what Sherri Shepherd is. Rumors about you and how you did your son when you were with your husband. A surrogate. You hired a whole surrogate and just basically just bounced on the whole situation. But did Wendy bring that up and talk about that and say that you're not well? No. So it's just like, it wasn't her place, period. And I'm going to continue to say that because that shit wasn't right. So we'll see what happens with this whole having Wendy come do a final show and all of this shit. We're going to see what happens with that. All right. So until the next video, guys, thank you. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.